Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subject channel. So I want to answer the question that a lot of guys probably have. The gamer guy, they say 50% of men age 18 to 30 are virgins. How is this possible? Why is this? This is No Matrix After Dark, y'all, and Metaphor Masters. It's going on both channels. Because a lot of people have this question, and I want to answer this question for you women as well. The reason why y'all like pookies is because y'all not as smart as y'all think y'all are. You think that these pookies the only one that can lay pipe, and that's not true. There's old men that can lay pipe. There's young men that can lay pipe. There's middle-aged men that can lay pipe. Let me tell you something. I told y'all I work in the jail. Some of those dudes, they be taking insulin. They have health problems. They not all laying pipe, man. But they all be on the phone with them chicks. Like, a lot of time when you have them issues in your blood, it ain't gonna flow. So y'all dumb enough to think that all of these dudes can protect you, and all these dudes can lay pipe, and in a lot of cases, they can't do neither. They can't. Like, it's dudes that ain't never been to jail that know how to fight. I'm one of them. Like, I mean, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not invincible, but if I respect a woman and the woman respect me, I'm a protector. That's just all it is. If we got a relationship, you ain't gotta worry. Listen, I got guns, I got brass knuckles, I got blowgun, I got machetes, I got axes. Trust me, a woman that's with me is gonna be protected. Me personally, I don't see how women, anytime, and I'm not bragging on myself, because I'm talking in terms of guys that's like me as well. Anytime you have a dude like me, that think like me, that act like me, that act towards other people the way I do, you get rid of him, you just dumb. Like, that's the mistake a lot of these women make. They get comfortable and they think, oh, it's gonna be easy replacing him. Tia Mowry with Corey Hardrick. Oh, I'm graduating from my marriage. I'm finna see what's out there. Now, how Tia doing? That's how it be. You get that one guy, you should know he ain't gonna be perfect, but if he connecting most of the dots, you supposed to stay with him. You should stay attracted to him. Don't be letting these dudes get in your head. Now you don't have no desire for the one that's treating you right. And now at first he'll be dealing with it, but he'll start listening to me or Coach Greg or Dr. BOA and these other guys, and he gonna be like, wait a minute, I've been getting played. So now you gonna lose a good guy because you at work with the dude that's shaking his locks to try to have sex with everybody because he got low self-esteem. And he ain't been raised right. Like some guys gonna be sexual, but when they start trying to have sex with everybody, the question has to be asked: how was this man raised? Now, variety, we ain't talking about variety. We talking about dudes. Y'all ever seen the type of dudes that they want to smash every woman in their sight? That goes down to how you've been raised. That goes down to perhaps you had trauma that you never resolved. So now you looking for love with everybody. You want everybody to accept you. And if you know how to do anything, even halfway, you gonna try to do that thing in everybody's presence so everybody will like you. You shouldn't need everybody to like you. If you need everybody to like you, something is going on with you mentally that you need to figure out. I don't need everybody to like me. Stay out of my way. You got a problem with me. You don't like how I talk. You don't like how I look. You don't like how I dress or whatever else you don't like. Stay out of my way, because I don't care what you're talking about. And as long as you stay out of my way, we won't have no conflict. So if we work together, or if we frequent the same places, or whatever the case may be, you got a problem with me, I don't give a F. So let's just stay out of each other's way, and it won't be no problem. That's how you should be thinking. Seek peace with everybody. The ones that don't want to be peaceful with you, stay out of their way and hope they'll stay out of yours. But these women, and what I want to talk about in particular, is why they like Pookie, why they like Ray Ray, why they like guys to choke them during sex, why do they like this negativity? Why do they say guys that treat them good, that come home every night, that don't mess around on them, are boring? Because they are dumb. That's why. Dumb. And let's go, I don't care what your college education is, you're dumb. These women be like giving up they whole families and they can't even see it. They can't even see it. You moving your his kids away from him for what and for who? These women be dieting. They won't diet when they would do, but they'll diet to meet Pookie. That's all you gonna get. It's crazy how they be, man. That man, now they want to go to school, do all of this for Pookie, for Ray Ray, for Tyrone. Tyrone got 5 or 6 women. Remember, you need a man that only gonna stick to you. Remember that? Remember, that's what you was saying, right? He ain't gonna stick to you. You just wasted a good, how many of these chicks waste good guys, man? End up with drug dealers. Now he in jail. No, I'm saying he in the home way. He on FaceTime. He got to get to his bunk, get in his cell at a certain time. And you talking about you love him. And then they go back. This is what they've been doing. They'll go back and try to get money out of the next dude that they done wasted over, because they can't handle that he done moved on. Why should he fight for you how you did him? So now they want attention in court. He get a raise. Here she come. It ain't with you no more. It's not fair. That's why we tell y'all not to marry him. Then it's going to be a whole lot harder for them to do it. Don't be quick to try to bust off in women, man. They be acting fake, man. As soon as you start having kids with them, they going to start tripping on you. Now they want to control who you look at. Now they want to tell you who you can be friends with. They dumb, man. Oh, I'll just get a rich man. So you're better than all the other women that want a rich man. Right, I get it. Nothing wrong with confidence, but confidence don't always turn into reality. It don't always turn into reality. It do sometimes, but not all the time. These women be wasting good dudes. Do not get back with them. Be by yourself or with a woman that will appreciate what she got. Appreciate what she got. They come crying, man, be cutthroat, be like, I am not, you can save that. I don't care. You did this. Remind them what they did. They love Pookie. He ain't my type. I don't like thugs. But then you hear about them being with a thug. You come pick your kids up, they got a dude with gold teeth all through his mouth listening to mumble rap. Tattoos all over. On the couch. No job. So she coming after you. Man, get child support from that nigga. He's saying, I gotta say it, there's no matrix after dark. He think he tough. What's the first thing tough guys try to say? You ain't on shit. That's what they try to say. That's I don't know about where you from, but that's what they try to say. And I tell them, you ain't doing shit. And hey, listen, I'm sorry. I have to say, there's no matrix after dark, yo. And you ain't gonna do shit. Not to me, you ain't. I don't care about your criminal record. I don't care what block you from, who you ran with. You have to, man, listen. I can't, it's gonna be real hard for me to lose to one of these type of dudes. He gonna have to sneak up. I'm just saying. I hear him talk that stuff all day. And I'm thinking, man, you ain't gonna do ish. I'll dump you on your head, nigga. And I'm pushing 50 years old. That don't mean nothing. I'll make sure I'm ready for these dudes. I shadow box in the mirror, make sure I got punch stamina, grappling stamina. And I'm gonna fight dirty too. You think I'm gonna fight clean? Throw hands, young dudes, throw hands. I do what I want to do. So, just like one of my guys, man. I told him, man, forget her, man. I bet you she like how they fighting over. The new dude and the ex. My guy is the ex, and they fighting over her. I said, man, I told him, like, I can't get involved in that, man. You know, I would just say, forget her. But he already know. He know if I'm over there with him, and dude come through there trying to spray up the joint, he already know that I'm going to have his back. That's why he was just trying to get me over there. And I told him, I said, man, forget about that, man. You got to move on, man. I've known this dude since we was little bitty kids. He ain't never had no problem getting women. He ain't never gonna have no problem getting women unless he create the problem. He's stuck on this chick though, man. And one of my other guys was just talking about it. I said, man, he need to move on, man. They love that. I was told by her that she said I'm gonna be in her business more than she gonna be in mine. Man, please. The only way they could get dudes like me to think like me in their business is if they just keep trying to drag you in court. I done moved on, man. At this point, it's about me and my kids, man. Nothing against her, man. She made her choice. They don't like guys like me. She never did. Dude, listen. The way I am right now, I wasn't like this when we met. The guy I was when we met, that's the type of dude she liked. She could say what she want. Because you married a dude that was fresh out of thuggery. So what that tell me? And you gonna divorce a dude that I don't be doing no thuggery? Now, I might think like a rough, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might think rough sometime, but I ain't out here committing crime. Unless you consider, like, when I don't make it through the yellow light or something like that, I don't be out here robbing people and selling drugs and all that. I'm a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. They don't like that type. A few of them is starting to, but that's because they washed up. The majority of them like bad guys. Remember my series, man. Bad relationships is for bad guys, man. When you deal with these women, man, you deal with them from a position of strength. If they can't answer your questions when you vet, it's over for them. Don't even have sex with them. You got to learn how to control your passions, man. If you can't control your passion, man, you need to do some back-to-back Mick Jagging. Maybe you need to get one off, wait about 30 minutes, go back in there and get another one off. I bet you don't be thinking about them then. You'll be thinking about going to sleep. They like Pokies. They like Tyrone. They like Chad. They think about their exes. Trust me, man. Trust me. If my exes can try to say whatever they want to say, more than likely you're going to have some exes that think about you and they with somebody else. Some of them might not respond if you reach out to them, but trust me, now you in their head. If you see your ex in Walmart, or you reach back to your ex, you're going to be in their head from now on. That's the way it is. But they like them Pookies, y'all. And here's why. Because they had an open-minded attitude with Pookie that they didn't have with you. You could be laying the pipe more than Pookie, but in their mind, Pookie laying the pipe more than you. Because that's just what they want to believe. I watch my nieces, cousins, stuff, talking about Lil Wayne, fine, all this stuff. How is a dude that make his face a coloring book attractive? Well, who keeping score, man? That's what they do. It's their body. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Well, the Bible agrees with me. The Bible tell you not to make tattoos. But we ain't gonna keep score on them, the people that do it. It's them. It's their life. But the fact that I want to present is that a lot of these women like Pookies, man. They love Pookie, man. I'm going to tell you flat out. They love him. They'll go back. You know how a man's wife will stop cleaning, stop cooking, stop having sex, become more argumentative, blame you for everything, nag. But then when you break up with her, she going to try to make it happen with Pookie. She probably had sex with Pookie the first night, first week. Or at least suck him off. And then she gonna think that Pookie in love with her. She gonna take him around her family to Thanksgiving, Christmas. And then the next year he gonna be cheating on her. And she gonna be trying to drag you to court for money. Guys need to start telling these judges to their face, like, I just don't understand. Because think about it, they gonna do what they choose to do anyway. You might as well tell them the truth, respectfully. Your Honor. I'm trying to understand why you trying to reward her money when she has done this. It's just not fair. In my opinion, it's not fair, Your Honor. I didn't have sex with her for X months, X years. She did something with him within a month, and now I have to pay her? It's not fair, Your Honor. Just people need to start. Some of these judges, like one of my guys that I knew from one of my jobs, he said he told his judge, you might as well go sit over there with them before he walked out. That's how bad it was. And he was working all type of overtime just to offset all the money that he had to give her and she wasn't even having sex with him. That's when he started cheating on her. Because she wasn't having sex with him. She was playing sex games. What they like to do. Let me tell you ladies something. You'll get further just being nice, being quiet, pick your battles, get that man some sex. If you don't want to have sex with him, it's only fair that you leave him alone and don't try to get no money out of him. It's not his fault that you don't want to have sex with him. It's not his fault when you don't want to be with him. This how it be. If you're not happy, you don't want to be with him, go get you a job. You say, who gonna watch the kids? That's your problem. You could have worked together with him and you didn't want to. This is what's going on right now, y'all. And it's going on because these women like convicts. They like guys that's not going to be faithful. They want to feel like they taking care of guys. That's why they always want to throw they credentials in your face. Call you a dusty and this. Okay, yeah, but you ain't got no man though. So whatever you doing, it ain't working. Y'all go up in that Series 7 telling them to go where the rich is. They go in there with them tattoos all on their neck. That dude is going to leave the spot. He ain't going to sneak. Oh my gosh, is she going to set me up? You ain't getting them. She lying to y'all. And then the male version of just pearly thing she be having on there. Man, that dude, I swear to y'all, I looked him up every which way. You ain't got to look me up. 'Cause I don't try to pretend like I'm this. I'm on my way up the ladder. But I ain't like him trying to act like I just got everything together. I'm going to tell y'all, man, he act like a hype, man. I know it's tight, man. He act like a hype. He act like a fake it till you make it dude. The only Russell Hartleys that I saw that had money were old. And she be trying to act like, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all just don't know. She likes him and Series 7. If your girl or your wife likes Series 7, red flag. Not good. Anybody that likes Series 7 also likes Pookies because Series 7 basically saying if he got money. You ever seen that woman that won't criticize the drug dealer for having money, but will criticize you for being broke? Some guys is broke because we live in a world where evil pays more. So when you trying to be a good guy, you got to go a little harder. You got to grind a little more. You got to be a little more cautious with every dime to make them nickels add up, to make them dimes add up. At this point, I could care less what any of these women talking about, but if they talking about something, I may listen for a second. Cause I learned, man, you could be doing everything, giving your all, and it's not good enough. Fighting through the night to work, third shift, late night, paper routes, this, and they'll be liking somebody else. And won't see nothing wrong with it. And they'll still be trying to tell you what to do. And everything that goes wrong is your fault. It ain't your fault with these type, man. You got to go back to what the Bible say. If they not, listen, man, I don't care if they think they with God. If the things they do and don't do, say and don't say, don't match what the Most High said they were supposed to do and not do, say and not say, they over there with the devil. And if they over there with the devil, everything's going to be a little harder for you. That's why you starting to see guys doing better when they dump these broads. But anyway, I got to get in here and drink some water. Do this to them, y'all.